Whoa. Lots of noise there. There we go. I got to turn myself down. There we go. All right, that's a little better. Can I borrow those? Can I borrow these? Thank you. Just let me know whenever you need them. So, Utley, Grover, Woodall, Smith, Stout, Kylie Scott, and then Haley Bowles, Hallie Bowles, Abby Cook, Ava Holland, Madison Shelton, there's that one. Katie Elmore, Shiley, Nora Shiley. Maud Forrester, Lizzie Smith, Nia Long, Gracie Myatt, Briley, Shay, Bogue, Shay Bogue. Hello. Are you there, Kendra? Oh, it's okay. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, I am a little bit frazzled. give me a 10 count tonight? Because I am not going to lie. I have messed up earlier. Yeah. Welcome in, softball fans. We are live on the new 92.3 WFKN, serving Franklin and Simpson County with today's best country music and Will Cody in the morning. My name is Cody Schuler, your play-by-play announcer and color commentator for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me for the game tonight. You can also stream us live on 923WFKN.com, or you can watch the ball game and hear me on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. We are here at Franklin Simpson High School's softball field in beautiful downtown Franklin, Kentucky. We are excited this evening because we're about to watch our Franklin Simpson softball Lady Cats take on the Barren County Trojanettes. Right now, our announcers here at the ball field are getting into the starting lineups, and while they're doing that, we're just going to talk a few little seconds here about what's going on with our team. Right now, our top hitter of the season for our Lady Cats is number 14 junior Allie Utley. Allie is hitting .492 on the year, and not far behind her, only by 1 point, is Jasmine Grover hitting .491 on the year. Those two girls right there are absolutely lighting it up, putting the ball in play at just an incredible pace. And right behind them, not too far, is the big hitter, Chloe Smith. Chloe Smith, she actually got a home run the last game that they played in whenever they went to Christian County and traveled down there. Her as well as senior Zori Stout. Zori is going to be headed to play softball next year in college down in North Carolina. We're excited for her and as far as her future goes as well. But I tell you what, we are going to get right into the starting lineups here for the Barren County Trojanettes. Playing left field is going to be Katie Elmore, followed up by center fielder Gracie Myatt, and then right fielder Riley Reed. Third base is going to be Nora Shiley, followed by the shortstop Katie Murphy. Then after that, it's going to be the second baseman Mia Long. The first baseman for the Trojanettes is going to be Maud Forrester, followed by the designated player Lizzie Smith, and taking the circle and behind the plate is going to be Shea Bogue as well as Briley Adala. Now, for your Franklin Simpson Lady Cats, out in left field, we're going to see Ava Holland, followed by center fielder Abby Cook. Then out in right field is the senior Zori Stout. Then third baseman is going to be Kylie Scott. Then staying put over in shortstop is going to be Jasmine Grover. Then second baseman is going to be Addison Shelton, followed by Caitlin Woodall over on first base. Then the aforementioned Allie Utley is going to be pitching, taking the circle for the Lady Cats tonight. And then the big hitter, Chloe Smith, behind the plate. And the designated player for the Lady Cats tonight is going to be Hallie Bowles. And the head coach for the Lady Cats is going to be Todd Cottle. We're super excited for this game this evening, and we're getting ready to start things off here with the national anthem. So we're going to take a break just for about a minute and a half, and we'll be right back with you for some Lady Cat softball live on 92.3 WFKN. 923 WFKN. You can also listen to us live on 923WFKN.com or stream and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, as stream that on Facebook as well as YouTube. My name is Cody Schuler, and thank you so much for joining us here this evening. We sincerely appreciate your time and supporting our Lady Cats softball team this evening. So, as I said just a few minutes ago, we are seeing the Lady Cats walk into this one with a 12-7 record heading into this game against the Barren County Trojanettes, who are 14-6 on the year. Barren County, a very formidable foe here, and we are certainly no strangers to our county neighbors to the north. Well, not quite county neighbors. We got one separating between us, but we sure know a whole lot about these regional foes. But with all that said, we're getting ready to start this game here at Franklin Simpson High School. It's a hot one this evening. I'm loving this weather. It's still 81 degrees. The sun is hitting us right in the face here in this broadcasting booth, as Chloe Smith takes her last warm-up throw down to second base. And leading off the top of the first for the Trojanettes is going to be number 3, Katie Murphy. Katie Murphy just rocking the ball, unlike almost anyone else in the region, hitting .625 on the year. Just lighting it up with 3 home runs herself. She's got plenty of power. She's got 2 triples, and she gets beamed. Didn't really do much to try to get out of the way of that ball, but Trojanettes have one on base. A big-time hitter, but didn't have to worry about that one. And Elmore is gone, and she is going to be out. Chloe Smith with a dime down to second base. Throws out Murphy. A great play there by the shortstop, Jasmine Grover, to get the tag down as well. Puts one on and throws one out. Followed up by number 4, Riley Reed. Riley Reed, no slouch herself, hitting .467. And she's plunked. Well, tell you what, keeps them from hitting doubles, I guess. That's 2 on. They're back-to-back hitters. Next up is going to be Katie Elmore. Katie Elmore hitting .467. Swings and misses at 1. Let's see if Utley can get on track here after hitting the first 2 batters. Slight unfortunate turn of events. And that's going to be a ball low. Not by much. I'm told that our home plate umpire, it's got a tight strike zone. He holds to it. Here's the pitch. A little ball high and inside. Oh, actually, we're told that she got hit on that one too. Well, 3 batters, 3 hit batters. Next up is going to be number 13, Nora Shirley. Shirley, the third baseman for the Trojanettes. Trojanettes now threatening with two runners on first and second. Let's see if Utley can get this one together here. That's going to be a ball low, a little bit down the dirt. Great work there by Chloe Smith to pick that one up out of the dirt. Look for the sign. Here's the pitch. Good looking pitch there, but a little bit out of the strike zone. As I was saying before, just a beautiful evening here. That one's going to go to the second baseman, Addison Shelton. She's going to pick it up, take the force over at first for out number 2 here in the top of the first inning. Next up is going to be number 22, Maud Forrester. Maud is hitting very respectable, .339 on the year. Maud has a home run to her name. Only struck out twice on the season. That's what makes these Trojanettes so difficult to pitch against, is that they don't strike out often. They're going to get up there and put the ball in play. Got a great top 8, 9, well, really a great top 8 hitters. They've got about 12, 13 kids that really get a lot of playing time. That one's rocked over to Kylie Scott, she picks it up, and a magnificent stretch there by the first baseman, Katie Woodall. Great job there. We're going to take a little break there as that ends the top of the first inning. You're listening to Lady Cat Softball 0-0 heading into the bottom of the first on 92.3 WFKN. Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you are listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you joining us tonight for the ball game and leading off for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the first inning. Trojanettes unable to put a run across the plate to start this one. And we're going to be leading off this one here in the bottom of the first with the pitcher for this evening, number 14, Allie Utley. Allie hitting .492 on the year. Here's the pitch. That one's going to go over to third baseman, Nora Shirley. Fires it over to first for the easy out. Well, one up, one down for the Trojanettes. Next up's going to be number 4, Jasmine Grover. She's hitting .491 on the year, just a single batting point for her average behind Allie Utley. Grover, the lefty, in the batter's box. Typically a slap ball hitter. As the infield moves in. On that swing, she takes and kicks that front foot out. Just a little bit on that one. She tries to run into it. For our baseball listeners, that's something that you saw former Seattle Mariner Ichiro Suzuki used to do a little bit of. And that's a dribble over to first baseman Maud Forster, and she's going to pick it up. Step on the bag for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Trojanettes against our Lady Cats. Next up's going to be first baseman number 10, Caitlin Woodall. Caitlin's hitting .315 on the year. Couple of doubles, only 6 strikeouts, 6 for 6 on stolen base attempts. Good eye on that one. That ball is just a little bit out of the strike zone. Good looking pitch from Shea Bogue. Bogue carrying a .596 ERA into this one. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that's going to go to the shortstop, Katie Murphy, and she's going to pick it up, field it cleanly, and fire it over to first base for a 3-up, 3-down inning to start this one off for the Barren County Trojanettes. Well, we're scoreless through 1 here at Franklin Simpson High School. Let's take a little break and see if the Lady Cats can repay the favor. You're listening to 92.3 WFKN. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you are listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you joining us here for some Lady Cats softball this evening on this beautiful, beautiful day here in Franklin. We're going to catch a little, that's going to be it. Error there on our second baseman, Addison Shelton. Count was 2-0 heading into that swing, and that was a bloop over to our second baseman, Shelton, and it just pops right out of her glove. Had a lot of spin on that ball, and just popped right out. So, we're here in the top of the second inning, and the Trojanettes got a runner. Next up, it's number 2, Mia Long. Long sends one off there. Foul tip bunt, hitting .275 on the year. And I just had a wasp fly in and land on my equipment. Everybody's running away. Another Shoden bunt there. She gets that one down, and that's going to be a move the runner on up there to second base. And I'm so sorry. This wasp is flying around my feet right now, and I'm trying to miss it and not get stung all at the same time. There it is. Okay, I stepped on it. It's dead. I know that's excellent radio for everybody listening right now, but I am so sorry. See, that's the kind of coverage you don't get during basketball season, which we just came out of, is whenever you have people allergic to bees and wasps and that kind of thing that are in this booth with me. I'm so sorry. And the runner has moved from second to third on a wild pitch. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry. That's embarrassing. Oh, but anyways. 0-2 count now here. The number 17, Gracie Myatt, the center fielder. Gracie hitting .276 on the year. Ooh, good-looking pitch there from Allie Utley. She wanted that one, but now we're looking at a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a foul ball over the home team dugout. As she checks the signal from her third base coach. Back into the box. Sets back. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be a foul ball down third baseline. 1-2 count here, scoreless in the top of the second inning with the Trojanettes now with a runner on third. Threatening. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a ball low and inside. 2-2 count now, just one away. Allie Utley with a little bit of trouble starting this one in the top of the first, but able to get through it unscathed as she plunked 3 batters. But here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ring her up and set her down for the first strikeout of the game for Allie Utley. Next up is going to be catcher number 24, Riley Adala. Riley Adala hitting .294 on the year. She takes ball 1. I remember this game last year. Adala had a huge game against our Lady Cats. Here comes the pitch. Ball just. Oh, that's a strike. 1-1 count now. Here's the pitch. That's going to be out into right field. Can she get back? And it is over the right fielder, Zori Stout's head. And she's going to go for an easy stand-up double as 1 run will score. Over the top of Stout's head, unable to track it down. Next up, it's going to be shortstop number 3, Katie Murphy. Back to the top of the lineup now. We're going to have ourselves a runner in now for the catcher, Briley Adala. Katie Murphy quickly back up here to bat. Very dangerous hitter. I said earlier in the broadcast, hitting an unbelievable 625 on the year. Two errors here in the top of the second inning. One by the second baseman, next by the right fielder. See if we can overcome this. That's going to be a pass ball, and runner's going to move on over to third base. That one a little low down in the dirt. Chloe Smith unable to get down on top of that one enough to stop it. Checking the signal from her coach, Zutley. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be in there for ball 2. Here's the pitch. That's hammered out into right center field. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Murphy is going to go 2. Looks like she is going to stop there. Easy stand-up double, back-to-back stand-up doubles now by the Trojanettes, and they will lead 2-0 here in the top of the second. Next up is going to be number 4, Riley Reed. Reed, right-hander, hitting .460 on the year. In the 2-hole. That's just swung on and missed for strike 1 there. Taking a little bit of time to get in here. Runner just on second. Swung on, and that's going to go to the shortstop, Jasmine Grover. Fields it cleanly over to first base for out number 3. Well, the Lady Trojanettes hang 2 on the board there in the top of the second, but certainly could have been worse. Now let's see if our Lady Cats can put on their rally caps and fire back at them. You're listening to Lady Cats Softball live on 92.3 WFKN. That was great. I hope Dell wasn't listening. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you're listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you joining us for some Lady Cats softball. Up to bat now here in the bottom of the second with the Trojanettes leading 2-0 now is Chloe Smith. She's going to take ball low. Chloe Smith hitting cleanup. Number 8, our Lady Cats in the white unis with blue socks and blue helmets. Takes ball too low. And the Trojanettes from Barren County with the gray pants, the burgundy and yellow tops. Here's the pitch. She's going to take a strike there. I apologize for the delayed on the strike and ball calls here because our home plate umpire makes no signal. He just kind of says it, and so we don't. Turns on that one is Chloe Smith, and that is going to be a fair ball. Lines it down the left field line, and she's going to have a stand-up double. She waves to the crowd, and next up is going to be right fielder number 12, Zori Stout. Zori hitting .306 on the year. Had her first home run in the last game at Christian County, also known as Hopkinsville. Tall right-hander. Stand-up double. Now, Lady Cats doing exactly what they need to do, rallying a bit here. She's going to take a ball outside. I would like to apologize again for another ball outside there. 2-0 count now. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Trojanettes leading 2-0 here with a runner on second for the Lady Cats. Senior Zori Stout, the lone senior. Wanted to apologize for the B situation here in the booth as she takes ball 3 on the last little thing that we had, little segment that we had with a wasp flying in and right in my face and nearly stung me. I apologize for that. And Zori's going to take, guess that's going to be a strike. Yeah, strike there. Yeah. Home plate umpire does not like to signal strike ball calls. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Looking at a full count now is Zori. Shea Bogue having a good game so far, minus the stand-up double. And that's going to be pulled foul down third baseline. Bogue, not a strikeout pitcher, more of a ground ball, pop-up pitcher. Her counterpart on the Trojanettes team, Chloe Witcher, with 83 strikeouts on the year through just 56 innings pitched. Swung on and missed as she strikes out Stout. Feel like I put some of Witcher's voodoo on her. Next up for the Lady Cats, going to be Kylie Scott. Kylie, third baseman for our Lady Cats. Swung on, foul ball. 0-1 count now, 1 away. Chloe Smith still out on second base. See if she can find some green grass, get a good base hit, put one on the board. That's a good-looking off-speed pitch. They're going to call that one. We're going to have to wait and see. Ball. Okay. 1-1 count now, 1 away. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fired right back up the middle, but the shortstop, Katie Murphy, was unable to get to it, and 1 run will score. She nearly got there, bounced off her glove. Kylie Scott with her first RBI here of the game. Next up is going to be the designated player, number 24, Hallie Bowles. Hallie hitting .250 on the year. Cool 50 points above the Mendoza line. The lefty gets in there, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Looks like a ball outside. 1-0 count. Still just 1 away. Lady Cats have now answered halfway there. Cut the Trojanettes lead in half. Swung on and missed by Hallie. Bogue checks her armband back into the rubber. Now ready to go. Hallie fouls that one off. 1-2 count now. Runner over on first. Wind blowing a little bit from left to right, out towards right field. Be a great time for Hallie to get a hold of one. The wind blowing that way. Let's see if she is able to put some bat on the ball here. Yep, she swings and misses for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. So 2 away. Trojanettes leading 2-1. Next up's going to be center fielder number 7, Abby Cook. Abby's hitting .263 on the year. Right-hander. Here's the pitch. That's going to be called strike. Abby gets settled into the box now. Here's the pitch. Another strike. 0-2 now, 2 out. Going to have to be a little more aggressive here. Take a cut. See if she can best Bogue. Swung on and missed, and Bogue gets 3 strikeouts here in that one. But not without some damage done by our Lady Cats. They cut the lead in half. Trojanettes now leading 2-1 heading into the top of the third. You're listening to Lady Cats Softball on 92.3 WFKN. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you are listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for joining us for some Lady Cats softball. As Katie Elmore gets up there to bat, and she hits a deep one to right center field for a stand-up double. Next up's going to be number 13, Nora Shirley. Shirley, the third baseman for Trojanettes. Trojanettes leading here on the top of the third, 2-1. Ball inside from pitcher Allie Utley. Utley not having any kind of control issues here with the ball after that first inning, but that first inning was a tough one to get through as she hit 3 batters, but Trojanettes just been putting the bat on the ball since then. Here's the pitch. And now we're looking at a 2-1 count, none away. Trojanettes threatening again with a runner on second. That's Shirley, the 421 hitter. Puts the bat on the ball, paints the right field line that time. That's going to get all the way to the corner. 1 run will score, and she's going to stretch it to 3. And she's going to get down for a sliding triple. Put that all the way in the right field corner that time.
Next up, first baseman, number
Really painted that right field line. Next up's going to be Maud Forrester, hitting .339. Maud, the first baseman. She takes strike 1. Well, Trojanettes have now extended their lead 3-1. Here on the top of the third. Here's the pitch from Utley. Forster's going to take, and that ball's getting away from Smith, and another run will score. So, Shirley with the sliding triple after knocking one in, scores pretty easily there, standing up after a passed ball. A couple of just small mental errors here by the Lady Cats. That one's going to get, oh, that one's foul. Yes. That would have been a little disheartening there to have seen back-to-back hitters paint that right field line. That's just bad luck right there. If that would have happened. That one ended up being fouled by probably 2 feet. Here's the pitch. For ball 2. 2-2 count now, none away. Trojanettes leading 4-1 here in the top of the third. Here comes the pitch from Utley. That's going to go right to third baseman. Kylie Scott, she's going to pick it up, fire it over to Woodall for out number 1 here on the top of the third.
Next up, designated player number 44, Lizzie Smith.
Next up, designated player number 44, Lizzie Smith, hitting .389 on the year. Just shy of 6 o'clock here in the evening on this beautiful Thursday. Pitch is going to be just a little bit outside from Utley. Utley sets. Here's the pitch. Going to be in there for ball 2. Kind of knew this coming into this one, that the Trojanettes put a lot of runs up. They've got some great pitching. That one's going to get right at Grover, and she fields it very cleanly. A great play on the ball from Grover. Tell you what, this left side of the field has been money so far in this one. Third baseman Kylie Scott and Jasmine Grover just anchoring that left side of the field so far in this one.
Is it Maya or Mia? Mia.
Pitch is in there for strike 1 from Utley to second baseman Mia Long. Long hitting .275 on the year. Starts to poke out there at that one, but pulls it back. Say she's safe. Right-hander, number 2. Long, the senior. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball for strike 2. Oh, she's mad at that one. Ball came up a little high and inside on her just to get barely enough of the bat. Utley takes the signal. Here's the pitch. Swung on, nicks that one again for another foul ball. 1-2 count, 2 away. Nobody on for the Trojanettes, leading 4-1 against our Lady Cats. Utley waiting for the signal. There it is. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one gets away from Utley just a bit. 2-2 count now. That one went way high and inside, but a lot of the zip came off of that one. Here's the pitch. That one hammered into, oh, great play by Grover. Unable to get in front of it, made a fantastic play on the ball, but it just got stuck in her glove just a bit too much. She went deep into the gap to get a hold of that one.
Next up, center fielder number 17, Gracie Myatt.
But unable to get the runner Long over at first base. Great play on the ball there. Next up for the Trojanettes is going to be Gracie Myatt. Utley with the strike that time. 0-1 count, 2 away. Trojans with another base runner. That's going to be a ball low, and Smith attempts to pick off, but Long is back safe. Good quick play there by Smith. If you're going to attempt it, you best go on and throw it. She made a great pickoff attempt there. 2-1 count now from Utley to Myatt. Myatt hitting .276 on the year. Right-hander. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball, I believe. 2-2 count now, 2 away. Let's see if Utley can get out of this one without any more damage coming across the plate. The field looking just phenomenal here across the outfield. Grounds crew has done a fantastic job. That's going to be pulled down third baseline. Foul ball. back to Utley. Back into the circle as they try to get out of this one here in the top of the third. 4-1 ball game here in the top of the third inning. Here's the pitch. Now we're looking at a 3-2 count. Awaiting the payoff is Myatt. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up high, and Grover is going to go back, and it's going to go into left field, and Ava Holland calls her off to end the top of the third inning. Great communication there by our left fielder, Ava Holland. As this one is going 4-1 into the bottom of the third inning. Lady Cats trying to hang on. You're listening to 92.3 WFKN. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you're listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate you joining us here tonight for some Lady Cats softball as number 22, the left fielder, Ava Holland, sends one foul down third base line just a little bit. We are joining the ball game here in the bottom of the third inning with the Trojanettes leading our Lady Cats 4-1. They hung 2 in the top of the second and 2 in the top of the third, and that one is over to second baseman Mia Long, and she picks it up, fields it cleanly over to first baseman Maud Forrester for out number 1. Next up is going to be the pitcher, number 14, Allie Utley. Allie, if she can get on base, is 14 for 14 on stolen base attempts, hitting .492 on the year, 11 RBIs, 6 doubles, 4 triples. As she takes strike 1. That one's going to be straight at the shortstop, Katie Murphy, and she bobbles it, and Utley's going to be safe over at first without a throw attempt. Well, next up, another dangerous hitter, number 4, Jasmine Grover. Grover, the lefty. Let's see how aggressive Coach Todd Cottle is with Utley on base. As I said before, plenty of speed, especially with the infield in. Let's see if Utley takes off. And there she goes. And the runner is going to be safe. Make that 15 for 15 on stolen base attempts. Great piece of running by Utley. Great coaching by Coach Todd Cottle. Let's see if Grover can move her on over. Did not mean for that to rhyme as she takes ball 2. Sometimes you just have a happy accident like that. Here's the pitch. Wanted to take on that ball right there, but backed off, and it was a strike anyway. 2-1 count, 1 away. Runner on second. Trojanettes leading 4-1. As I said earlier in the broadcast, Our home plate umpire does not stick out the point. Oh, that one's going to go out into right field, and it is going to a great diving catch there by right fielder Riley Reed. A beautiful catch by Riley Reed. Diving down into the grass, pops up. Team giving her props. Next up's going to be number 10, Caitlin Woodall. Woodall, the first baseman for the Lady Cats. A lot of speed comes off of that one. Looks like it may have slipped out of Bogue's hand that time. Shea Bogue, the pitcher for the Trojanettes here this evening. Having a good game so far, only giving up one run. Just had a couple errors behind her. It's going to be a ball low. Trojanettes leading 4-1, 6:08 in the evening. Sun shining. It's going to be another ball low. Oh, I apologize. That was called strike. She must have had her 9-iron on there, and I didn't even notice. She would have had to have golf swinged that one. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball here into our stands. You know, when I was a kid, if you caught a foul ball here at a game like this, you took it to the concession stand and you got a free Coke. I wonder if they still do that kind of thing. I'm told it's bubble gum now. Here's the pitch. That one just a bit outside. Looking at a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Allie Utley still out there on second base in scoring position. Let's see if Woodall can put her across. Keep the rally alive. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be blooped down into shallow center field, and here comes Utley with no throw. Runner will score. Great job there by Woodall. Put the bat on the ball. Excited out there on first base. As next up, here comes the big stick. The catcher, Chloe Smith. Can she keep this inning alive? If anybody can, it's her. Stands tall there at the plate. And that's going to be a strike. Home plate umpire does not give us the point whenever there has been a strike called. He just kind of stands up. So I'm kind of having to wait until we put something on the scoreboard before I can call something. That's going to be a ball low. I can tell what that is. 1-1 count. Runner over on first. Trojanettes lead 4-2 now here in the bottom of the third inning. Bogue into the circle. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a ball low and outside that time. Bogue with a fantastic form out there in the circle. Does a very tall young lady. Swear she looks 6 foot from where I'm sitting. And here's the pitch. It's like that's going to be a ball high. 3-1 count now. Chloe Smith yet to take a swing in this at bat. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see if she's aggressive. And they're going to walk. Well, next up's going to be left fielder. Right fielder. The senior, Zori Stout. Zori been putting the bat on the ball, hitting .306 this year. Big moment for the Lady Cats in this ball game. Zori, the right-hander. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be way high and outside. Great job there by Briley Adala to put her glove on that pitch. Because that most definitely would have moved both runners. Here's the pitch. Foul tip ball, and oh, that's off the foot of Adala. Limping around a little bit there behind the plate. She's going to take, they're going to give her just a second. That was a stinger. 1-1 count, 2 away, bottom 3. Trojanettes lead it 4-2. Runners on first and second now for the Lady Cats. Here's the pitch. Lays off of that one. Does Stout. We're going to see a 2-1 count now. Let's see if Bogue will give her something to hit. Here's the pitch. Another ball, 3-1. How aggressive will Trojanette pitcher be? As Stout awaits. Takes the signal. Here's the windup. Popped up high. That's going to be just foul enough for the catcher, Briley Adala, to catch it and end the inning over by the third base line. Well, unfortunate turn of events there, but not without a little bit of damage as the Lady Cats plant one there on the board, and the Trojanettes now leading 4-2. You're listening to Lady Cats Softball on 92.3 WFKN. Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you're listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate you joining us for some Lady Cats softball here. We're joining the game in the top of the fourth inning with the Trojanettes from Barren County leading 4-2. We're having a pitching change right now for Lady Cats, heading into the top of the fourth with senior Zori Stout taking the circle. It looks like junior Allie Utley's going to move over to second base, it appears. A little bit of warm-ups going on out here. Looked like the team had their own little team meeting over on the first baseline before making that pitching change. And it appears like they're going to do what they can to make their own little comeback here. As catcher for the Trojanettes, Briley Adala comes up, right-hander. Made the last out of bottom of the third inning. Pop-up foul ball over by her dugout. Great job by her to track that one. And looks like we're going to have a little bit of a situation here. Oh, forgot her armband. The pitcher, senior Zori Stout. So she can take the signals from head coach Todd Cottle. As the sun begins to get behind a little bit of a cloud here, and an immediate change in temperature feel here at the ballpark. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be well, he didn't say it loud enough for anybody to hear that time. So I think that's 2 balls and no strikes. Yep, that's what we're saying. 2 balls, no strikes. As Adala gets back into the batter's box. 4-2 ball game. Trojanettes on top of Lady Cats.
Pulled foul down the left field line. And we've got yet another Wasp in the building. You know what? I'm just not going to pay any attention to it. I'm going to pretend like it's not there and hope that I don't get stoned. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a high fly ball. Shallow center field. Grover calls everybody off and makes the play. Again, great communication there by our Lady Cats. The shortstop, Jasmine Grover, calling everybody off in order to make the play. And we're going to go to the top of the lineup. Number 3, Katie Murphy. Murphy with a stand-up double here in this game. One away here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch, and she hammers that ball back, 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 and that ball is gone. Katie Murphy for the Barren County Trojanettes with a home run here. Franklin Simpson High School for the Barren County Trojanettes. Tell you what, she sat back and absolutely belted that one. That one was just a few feet from being straightaway center. And she just hammered that thing. Next up, number 4, Riley Reed. The Trojanettes with not a single player that I would call a slouch when it comes to hitting the ball. And she hammers that one out to right field. And Woodall makes the catch on that one. Great play on the ball there by Woodall. Next up is going to be number 12, Katie Elmore. Right-hander for the Lady Trojanettes. Trojanettes now leading 5-2 after the home run by Murphy. Here's the pitch from Stout. That one's going to go low and inside. Sun dipping down behind some clouds now. First few clouds we've really seen all day, and it's significantly changed the temperature here. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be ball low. Stout unable to really keep her control here in this relief effort. 3 balls, no strikes. That's going to be in there for a strike. 3-1 count now. But between Stout and Utley, they are main 2 contributors from the circle so far. And she's going to walk. Next up is going to be third baseman, number 13, Nora Shirley. Shirley painted the right field line earlier in this one. Had a sliding triple. Let's see what she can do with 1 on. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 0-1, 2 away. Stout needing to get out of this one if the Lady Cats are going to stay within striking distance. Shea Bogue, the pitcher for the Trojanettes, has done a good job against the Lady Cats hitting. Another foul ball. 0-2 count now. Let's see if Stout can catch her guessing or get her slipping one way or another. Here comes the pitch. Good looking pitch there, and that one's going to be called just a bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind dying down a little bit here. Stout takes the signal. Here's the windup and the pitch. Another foul ball. Stout with the windup and the pitch. That's going to be a ball high. 2-2 count now. Another ball, 3-2. Full count now, one away. Let's see if Stout can complete the relief effort. That ball is hammered out into right center field. That's going to get down. That's going into the bottom of the fence. One run's going to score. And there we go. Shirley with another multi-base hit. And she's got a stand-up double. Let's see if Maud Forrester can do any more damage for the Trojanettes. 6-2 game now here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, but unable to stop this run by the Trojanettes. They've scored 2 runs in each of the last innings. None in the first, and 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 in the fourth. Hopefully Stout can stop this effort at where it has been. Good looking pitch there, called strike. I apologize. Nope, that's called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. First baseman Forrester. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 6:24 in the evening. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ringer up and whoop. I apologize. Yep, ringer up, set her down there. That's going to be a strikeout for senior Zori Stout. Great job, great piece of pitching there to get out of that jam. Yet again, the Trojanettes' bats have come alive, and they've put 6 runs on the board. Trojanettes now leading 6-2 here heading into the bottom of the fourth. Big-time rally needed from the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the fourth. We're at Franklin Simpson High School. We're going to stick with you here through this break as we're going to see the plate. Kylie hitting .375 on the year. Done a good job so far over on third baseman in the hot corner. It's been just a beautiful evening for baseball. Wind seeming to pick it back up just a little bit now. And they need to turn those rally caps inside out. Here's the pitch. That one sent out into right center field. That's been a heavy hitted area so far. I don't know what it is about that right center field spot, but right smack dab in between the center fielder and the right fielder. That has been a heavily trafficked area by both teams so far. Next up is going to be designated player Hallie Bowles for the Lady Cats, the lefty. Bowles hitting an even .250 on the year. Struck out earlier in this game. She takes ball 1 on that one. Nope, that's a strike. Again, I apologize. This home plate umpire does not call balls as strikes as she sends it over, and a double play there from the Trojanettes. Next up, looks like we're going to see a change in the hitting order. It's going to be number 25, Fadrea Payne. Fadrea's hitting .167 on the year. Right-hander. Hey, just a beautiful double play ball there to the second baseman, Mia Long. She picks it up, fires it over to Katie Murphy, and Murphy over to Maud Forrester there. You just don't see that a whole lot on the softball field. A little shorter base path. You really got to have your stuff together and make clean handoffs from player to player in order to make something happen. That's just a product of good coaching by the Trojanettes. That's going to be a chopper to third baseman Nora Shirley. She picks it up, fields it cleanly, sends it over to first baseman Maud Forrester to end the bottom of the fourth inning. Well, that was a quick one there for the Lady Cats, and they're trailing right now 6-2. You're heading into the top of the fifth. You're listening to Lady Cats Softball live on 92.3 WFKN. I didn't know, but I had a feeling that was going to be kind of a quick one. Break in between, I guess. And sure enough, it was. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you are listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate you joining us for some Lady Cats softball this evening. We're picking up here in the top of the fifth inning with the Trojanettes leading 6-2 against our Lady Cats. Zori Stout is in the circle, and that's going to be pulled down the left field line by the designated player, Lizzie Smith, and she is digging for two. Easy stand-up double. Tell you what, we've just seen a little bit too much of that coming from the Trojanettes. They have hit the ball all over the field, unfortunately, this evening. Next up, it's going to be number 2, Mia Long, the second baseman. Coach for the Trojanettes, sending out a runner for the designated player, Lizzie Smith. Has not been the game, I'm sure, that Lady Cats fans have wanted in this regional matchup, but the game we've got. Bunt laid down, tried to tag, but still a good enough play by Allie Utley, as well as Rebecca Luttrell, to get the out. So now we've got a runner on third as the bunt moves her over. Now we're looking at number 17, the center fielder, Gracie Myatt. Foul ball for strike one. 0-1 count, one away. Trojanettes leading 6-2. Right-hander Myatt. Here's the pitch from Stout. It's going to be a ball high. Lady Cats with a winning season so far. That one pulled down third baseline, foul. They're going to try to put some more runs across the board here with a runner on third. Myatt with a good game at the plate so far herself. Here's the pitch from Stout. Popped up, foul, directly behind the plate. Zori Stout checking, getting the signal. Here's the pitch. Looked like a good breaking ball. Ring her up and set her down for strike 3. The second out of the inning here in the top of the 5th. Next up is going to be catcher number 24, Bryla Adala. Adala, the right-hander, had a big stand-up double last time she was up to bat. That ball gets down a little bit low. Good stop there by catcher Chloe Smith. Stay in front of that one. And checks the signal, and here comes the pitch from Stout. Good looking pitch there from Stout. 1-1 count now, 2 away. Runner still out there on third, just hanging out. Hopefully we can leave her stranded. There's the pitch. Oh, good looking pitch, but I think that one, yep, he called that one a ball. 2-1 count now. Here's the pitch from Stout. That one gets a little bit high and out of her hand. That's going 3-1 count now. Stout needing to give her something to swing at. Try to trick her a bit. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 3-2 count now. Good pitch from Stout, needing to end this inning. Stop any more damage from coming across the plate. Checks the signal. Here's the pitch. She is her. Ring her up and set her down. A great looking pitch there from Stout to end the top of the 5th inning. No runs that time come across the plate. They hold them on that one. Still a 6-2 ball game here heading into the bottom of the 5th. Let's go Lady Cats. Put on our rally caps and see if we can stop anything else from coming across the plate this game and do some damage ourselves. You're listening to Lady Cat Softball on 92.3 WFKN. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you're listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate you joining us here this evening for some Lady Cat softball as Ava Holland pops up out to shallow left field for the first out here at the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Trojanettes on top, 6-2. As we're heading into the top of the lineup with number 14, Allie Utley. She pops that one up. That's going to get caught by center fielder Gracie Myatt. Out number 2. Was hoping that ball would bloop just enough, but Gracie Myatt able to track it down and get underneath it. Now, shortstop number 4, Jasmine Grover, coming to bat. Grover, the lefty. Let's see if they can build a 2-out rally or if we're going to see another 3-up, 3-down inning. Shea Bogue for the Trojanettes has just been on it. And that one's going to get down. Popped over the shortstop's head. Grover having a great game so far. Next up, it's going to be number 10, Caitlin Woodall. She's now out in right field as Rebecca Luttrell took over for her at first base. Saw one of the best stretches you'll ever see earlier in the game from Caitlin Woodall over on first base. Almost pretty well, she did do a complete split in order to dig one out. And I believe that was to end the top of the first inning. Just made a fantastic play on the ball. Swings on that one. Oh, and a great play by Mia Long of the Trojanettes. Picks it up, and from her belly, flips it to shortstop Katie Murphy to get Grover just ahead of the slide. Man, tell you what, that you might have heard dun-a-nut, dun-a-nut after that one, because that was a fantastic play. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate, but sometimes that's just the way the ball bounces. We're going to go into the top of the sixth inning with Trojanettes leading 6-2 here at Franklin Simpson High School. You're listening to Lady Cat Softball live on 92.3 WFKN. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you're listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate you joining us here this evening as we're joining here in the top of the sixth inning. Barren County Trojanettes leading 6-2 against our Lady Cats. It's unfortunate, but I believe our Lady Cats can still have a shot at coming back in this one. That ball's lifted way out of here as number 3, Katie Murphy, hits her second home run of the game. Well, that's her second home run, second off of Zori Stout. And that ball that time made it to the parking lot if the parking lot was that direction.
Next up, right fielder number 4, Riley Reed.
That's back-to-back home runs and at-bats for Katie Murphy. Wow. That one, that puts her at 5 home runs on the year after 2 in this game. This is going to be a game that she's going to remember for a long time. As Riley Reed comes up to bat, she takes ball 1. Well, at least they weren't too damaging because, well, there was nobody else on base in either home run. That ball's lifted out to left field. Looks like Ava Holland's going to get underneath it for out number 1. Can of corn there from Holland. They throw it around the horn and back to Stout. Next up's going to be number 12. Katie Elmore. Stout into the circle. Here's the pitch. That one hammered past third baseman Kylie Scott down the left field line. That's going to be an easy stand-up double. Elmore. I mean, she got around on that thing and just rocketed down the third base line. Next up's going to be number 13, the third baseman for Trojanettes, Nora Shirley. Shirley's had herself a good game so far as well. Stout takes the signal. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good looking breaking pitch there from Stout. 0-1 count, one away. Trojanettes now on top, 7-2 here in the top of the sixth. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed again. Two great looking pitches from Stout. Settled down quickly after giving up the home run. Pitch just a little bit high and inside that time. Ball one. It's what you have to give these kids some credit for, having a short-term memory. Ooh, good-looking pitch there, and the home crowd lets the umpire hear about it. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. Ringer up and center down for out number 2. 2 away now here in the top of the 6th inning. 7-2 ball game with Barren County on top of our Lady Cats. Next up, Maude Forrester. That one's going to be low and inside. Runner out there on second base. It's Caitlin Elmore for the Trojanettes. Foul ball by Forrester. Stout waiting the signal, gets it. Now she's ready. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Stout appearing to be more in the zone now. Into the circle. Fired right back at Stout. Grover fields it and unable to pick it up to fire it over to first baseman back in time. Great job there by Stout to knock it down, and then Grover to get her glove on it to keep another run from scoring. Next up is going to be designated player number 44, Lizzie Smith. Smith has, I believe, had 2 doubles as well in this ball game. Utley fields it cleanly, takes the fielder's choice there to second base for the 3rd out here in the top of the 6th inning, but not without Katie Murphy's 2nd home run of the game by the Trojanettes. Well, that puts them on top 7-2 here heading into the 6th. Let's see if Lady Cats can rally. You're listening to Lady Cat Softball on 92.3 WFKN. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you are listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Catcher, number 8, Chloe Smith up to bat right now against Shay Bogue. Bogue continuing from the circle for the Barren County Trojanettes, giving up 2 runs so far in this one. This game highlighted by a couple of home runs by the shortstop for Barren County Trojanettes, Katie Murphy. As Chloe takes there, ball 1. That last home run by Murphy from the Trojanettes was just smashed out of the ballpark. Here's the pitch, and that one gets away from Bogue that time. It's way up high. Looks like it slipped out of her hands. 2-1 count to Chloe Smith. Smith, also a star basketball player for Lady Cats. She takes ball 3. 3-1 count now, none away. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Trojanettes leading our Lady Cats 7-2. Bogue from the circle. Here's the pitch. Turned on and popped up. That one's going to get caught by third baseman Nora Shirley in the on-deck circle of the Trojanettes. Next up is going to be senior Zori Stout. The Lady Cats unable to just have any real continuity hitting the ball so far in this one, unfortunately. Ball low that time to Stout. 1-0 count, 1 away. As our home plate umpire dusts off the plate. Shea Bogue had a good game so far. Showed good control from the circle for the Trojanettes. Here's the pitch. That ball's lifted out to left field, and Katie Elmore for the Trojanettes gets underneath that one for out number 2. Next up, third baseman number 3, Kylie Scott. Excuse me. If you had to hear that, apologize. Scott takes strike 1. Scott, just a freshman. That ball is, wow! Katie Murphy with another Sports Center-esque play. She leapt from the shortstop position to catch a line drive just on the tip of her ball. They call that a snow cone. Well, that's another 3-up, 3-down inning for the Barren County Trojanettes, as they're going to do what they can to put this one even further out of reach here in the top of the 7th. Well, we'll stick with you here through this break instead of breaking, since that was such a quick inning. Zori Stout's going to go out into the circle and continue some warm-ups to catcher Chloe Smith. It's been an exciting game so far, just unfortunately it hasn't been exciting in the way of our Lady Cats. Zori Stout has shown the ability to come on in relief, pitching for junior Allie Utley, as Allie moved over to second base after starting this game. And Katie Murphy's just shown her abilities here in this game from the field and in the batter's box. We haven't even seen the most dangerous pitcher for the Trojanettes, Chloe Witcher. Witcher, as I said before, averaging almost 2 strikeouts an inning whenever she's in the circle for the Trojanettes. Here's the pitch from Stout, swung on and missed by number 2, Mia Long. Long, the second baseman for the Trojanettes. Here's the pitch from Stout, just a little bit inside there. Our girls having a great season so far here at Franklin Simpson. Top 7 right here. Trojanettes leading 7-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes, none away. The leadoff hitter, number 2, Long, Trojanettes. Here's the pitch. Ball high that time. 2-2 count. Lady Cats with all the ability and the talent in the world to make some noise here in the region. It's going to be a ball for 3-2 now. Full count to Long. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a walk. Long, leadoff walk. Next up is going to be number 14, Lily Elmore.
Up next, number 14, Lily.
Lily Elmore hitting 278 on the year. I'm assuming there's got to be some sort of a relationship here between Abby, Lily, and Caitlin Elmore. All from Barren County. Two juniors and a sophomore, all Elmores. If there's not some sort of a relation there, that's popped up for out number 1 of the inning. The attempted bunt to move the runner was Lily Elmore, and unable to do so. Up next, the catcher, the Barren County Trojanettes, Briley Adala. Right-hander, had herself a great game so far from behind the plate as well as batter's box. Ball a little high and outside that time. Trojanettes leading 7-2 here in the top of the 7th. One runner on over on first base. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. The sun is now dipped down in behind the clouds. Some clouds have moved in. Ball low and inside. The wind has died down. 2-1 count now. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 2-2 now to Adala from Stout. Adala, the junior, for the Trojanettes. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit out to left field. That's going to get in. Painted the left field line, and runner makes her way all the way around from first to third. Great play there from Holland, the left fielder, to throw it into third base. Attempt to catch the runner, but to no avail. Next up's going to be shortstop number 3, and we're going to intentionally walk her. I tell you what, I don't blame her after back-to-back home runs.
Right fielder, Riley.
Good call there by Coach Todd Cottle to go on and keep her from just hammering another one. To move on to number 4, Riley Reed. Reed, a senior also, having herself a great year. Let's see, with the bases loaded now, if Stout can throws the ball inside. As I say, let's see if Stout can get out of this jam before it becomes to be too much to overcome for our Lady Cats. Top 7, though. That is hit right at Jasmine Grover as she makes a great play on the ball. Line drive right at her. Took about a step to her left and able to catch it cleanly for out number 2. Ran at the runner on second base. She's having to dive back to get in there. Ball low. Whoa, attempted pickoff there by Chloe Smith. But unable to get her. Katie Murphy back to first base quickly. Here's the pitch from Stout. Oh, some heat on that one for ball 2. She had plenty on that pitch. Takes a signal from Coach Cottle in the dugout. Here's the pitch. That ball is lifted into shallow left field, and Grover calls everybody off for out number 3, and they get out of the jam. Wow. Trojanettes load the bases, but to no avail, and they go in still up, though, 5 runs, leading 7-2 heading into the bottom of the 7th. Lady Cats, a lot of work to do heading into the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if they can break up what Shea Bogue has been dealing. You're listening to Lady Cat Softball on 92.3 WFKN. Kendra, thank you so much for being there this evening. Welcome back to Franklin Simpson High School as our Franklin Simpson Lady Cats are taking on the Trojanettes of Barren County. I am Cody Schuler, and you are listening to 92.3 WFKN. You can also find us live on 923WFKN.com and watch the game on Franklin Simpson Channel 9, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. And I appreciate you joining us here this evening for some Lady Cats softball. Well, we're picking up here with the last chance here in the bottom of the 7th inning with our Lady Cats currently behind to the Barren County Trojanettes 7-2. With first baseman Becca Luttrell up to bat, the right-hander. But they got a lot of work to do, down 7-2. Shea Bogue has done a fantastic job for the Barren County Trojanettes from the circle so far. Game has been highlighted by 2 home runs from the Trojanettes. Katie Murphy, their shortstop. That's hitting .625 on the year, but I mean, that's just been fabulous to watch so far as a fan. Made a couple great plays out in the field. I'll tell you what, it's been a highlight filled evening from both teams, really. Jasmine Grover with a few fantastic plays over at shortstop for our Lady Cats. Swung on, missed by Luttrell. It's going to be a strikeout there to lead off the bottom of the 7th here. Next up is going to be number 25, Fadrea Payne. Fadrea has not had a whole lot of plate appearances so far for the Lady Cats. Let's see if she can do some damage here with 1 out. And that is going to be, oh, they're going to call it foul ball. But looked like that went over the first base bag. She sure had a good looking swing on that one. Looked like it dusted up the chalk and went across the base, but umpire saw it differently. For strike number 1, fortunately. 0-1 count now to Fadrea. That one's going to go right at the shortstop, Katie Murphy. She picks it up, fields it cleanly over to first baseman Maud Foster for out number 2. Well, number 22, Ava Holland up to bat. Let's see if Ava can bump her average here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, down 5 runs. A tough spot to be in, the lefty, Holland. Been a tough night for the Lady Cats for the batter's box, but they've shown great effort, great promise here. Holland, the .261 hitter, sends it into the gap, and it gets past the third baseman and the shortstop for a single. Base hit there by Holland. Next up, going to be number 14, Allie Utley.
Third baseman, number 14, Allie Utley.
Allie Utley, the top hitter for Lady Cats, 492 average on the year.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Let's see if she can continue this effort. That ball, a little down in the dirt that time for ball one. Good eye. Back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Utley, not a fan of striking out. Just 4 Ks on the year. 1-1 count now to Utley with 2 strikeouts, and she turns on that one. That one's going to go foul down the left field line. Utley shows great bat speed. Can turn on a pitch anytime to put it into play. 1-2 count, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Up. That one gets high and out of Bogue's hands for ball 2. 7:03 in the evening now. Sun down, playing underneath the lights. 76 degrees at Franklin Simpson High School. Here's the pitch. That ball is lifted out to left center field, and oh my goodness, Gracie Myatt with a running catch to end the ball game. Unfortunately, it looks like our Lady Cats have fallen to the Barren County Trojanettes 7-2 across 7 full innings of Lady Cat softball. Well, Lady Cats couldn't get their bats working enough this evening, but they sure enough had a great-looking game. They've shown great promise and potential for the rest of this season. I know I've surely got faith in them, as well as Coach Todd Cottle, to do some damage in the district as well as the region. Coming up here, we're just at the midway point through this season, though. And, hey, this has been a lot of fun. I appreciate you spending some time with me. My name is Cody Schuler. You've been listening to Lady Cat Softball. Thank you so much to Kendra, my producer, back in the studio. I appreciate your time as well as all of the faculty and staff here at Franklin Simpson High School. You've been listening to Lady Cat Softball on 92.3 WFKN.